So we filmed some pretty cool episodes of Pautzke Outdoors all over North America, but never done anything like this in the Mississippi Delta. Right now, we're going after catfish here in the middle of the night. Oh, we got somebody splashing around. Oh, and folks, there it is, Mr. Blue.
Yes, sir.
And you never know what you're going to catch out here. You know, that's what's crazy. But there's a blue. But all I can tell you is, you know, we've been all over North America, and an experience like this is pretty priceless here on the Mississippi Delta. You know, we've seen snakes, we've seen beavers, we've seen otters, we've seen possums, we've heard alligators, and now we've got flatheads, we've got blues. It's just one of those things where it's an experience you're never going to forget. You look up, you see nothing but stars. You're the only ones out here. It's something everybody's got to experience at some point if you like fishing. Pretty priceless out here. Can you tell if this is a bluegill or if this is a regular bait?
Oh, this is probably gonna be a bluegill. I'm gonna swing him around.
Okay.
Right here behind me.
What we got?
Ooh, flathead.
All right, so we're going to show you guys what we're talking about here. Check that out. Chartreuse bluegill. That's chartreuse fire dye. And man, it just glows in the water.
You can get.
Pretty awesome right there. So we're going to rebait this for the next time.
So what we're going to do, take this circle, put it right here behind his back dorsal, come through with scales. You got to make sure you get them scales out of the way. Come through right here, knock the scales off the point, come back.
One on the next one too. Pretty shaky like that.
Is that a blue? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go.
Good old blue.
We got this blue, our method of unhooking these circle hooks. You take a rope, you lay the line down by the fish and snatch on it, and it pops right out. You can torque with pliers all night and not get it out that easy. That's a pretty nice fish. I mean, that's a good eating fish. We're just not keeping them tonight. We definitely will later though.
Got to keep letting it go away from the swim out. Got him.
Real quick, we're out here limb lining tonight in the Mississippi Delta. I want to show you this rig that we use. You know, everybody uses a different rig. This is what works for me. It's a little different from probably anything that you've ever seen anybody do. So I got, excuse me, a 4-ounce egg weight that I made a 5/16 hole through my mold to where you can just drop that line through it, no problems. And I go down to a 5/0 swivel, and then about 14 inches of line, 5/0 swivel, and that is a hog ring to a 8/0 Boss Cat circle hook. That hog ring will not open. You'll break the swivel or break the hook before you can open that. So now you're swiveled at the top, swiveled at the bottom, and you put you a chartreuse brim in this muddy flooded water. I come right at the back of his dorsal fin, come through. Be sure you see those scales, you got to get those off of there because your hook will not penetrate the fish whenever he bites it. You get those scales off the hook, and that is a flathead or a blue tomorrow. So when we're flathead fishing, we like to get into these backwaters if we can. As you can see, this water is sitting dead still. And you know, we just find a limb in the right water. We don't like to set anything shallower than 5 or 6 feet of water. And then as you can see, we'll gang set these places. So you got one here. That one may have something on it. It looks like it's shaking a little bit. We got another one back there. And one right when we come in, that one's definitely got something on it.
Get that one first?
Yeah. Something. Don't feel real big. Blue
a blue cat in the flat area. Again,
Yeah. I mean,
just an interesting night.
The more flooded it is, the more high the water is. These blue cats run up in flood water, and that's where they feed. But I would expect to catch flatheads in here, but you know, you never know what's going to eat a live bluegill, especially a chartreuse one.
Ooh, there you go.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Nice blue cat tonight. He tried to go up under that bush, but we pulled him out of there. He's talking to us too. I want to go through real quick what we're going to use for bait. We're going to use two baits. One is a dyed bluegill. We dyed them chartreuse this morning. They've been in a live well fine all day. And then the second bait, if we're going to mainly setting for flatheads, but if we got a line that we know is going to catch a blue, we're going to use skipjack, and we're going to marinate that with the catfish nectar. So basically what you do, I'm going to use some of them whole, some of them are cut in half. You can make them whatever size of fish that you're going to use, and then basically you just hose them down with it. We're going to use a couple of bottles, let these sit overnight, and that's what we'll bait with tomorrow. Our lines are already baited tonight. If it's hot out, you know, you want to keep them, still want to keep them cool. But I mean, that's pretty much it. You just let them sit in that and soak up the scent, and it's literally that easy. All right, so real quick, gonna show you the three baits that we're using. You got your chartreuse fire dyed bluegill, your regular bluegill. You don't have to dye every one of them. Some fish, you know, may like one better than the other. And then, excuse me, that's a skipjack with the catfish nectar on it. You just try to marinate those skipjack for about 12 hours if you can. It works without waiting 12 hours, but it certainly gets in all the crevices better the longer you wait.
Well, we know there's one right here. This one's pretty active.
For sure.
We're just hoping it's not another blue. We're looking for a big flathead, but it doesn't always happen. Ooh.
As hard as he's shaking. Asian carp still jumping. What a way.
Oh, the better.
I better blue.
Get out of here, way here. Oh, there we go.
Attaboy, P.
What a blue. We have caught a bunch of them. This is probably the biggest one tonight.
So as the clock is now struck 1 a.m., the bite has really turned on. You can see this fish is on there really good. And we're wondering, is it a flathead or is it a blue? The time will tell here real quick. Another good one? Oh yeah. Oh, big blue. Bigger blue. Another nice one.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't the Asian carp that was flopping around. Easy. Oh, that is a nice blue we got there.
Oh yeah. Well, we thought the last one was big, but this one tops it.
Yeah.
We got a few more to go tonight. We're gonna see what we can do. Back up. All right. Burn my hand.
Another blue. It's a flathead. First flathead we've seen in 2 hours. Oh, best flathead of the night so far.
Good.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Come in here. That is a flathead.
You know, we've filmed catfish all over North America, you know, and a lot of across the eastern United States, but never had we had experienced what we did today here in the Mississippi Delta. It's springtime here in the Delta, and everything has come to life. And what we mean by that is, not only did we catch flatheads and blues and even one channel, it was just, you got to see everything. You know, you're out there by yourself, middle of the night. We didn't see a car from the time we got out there at 9 o'clock till we left at almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Didn't see another human, didn't see anything but catfish and wildlife. And by that I mean, you know, we saw a lot of beavers, you'll see otters, we saw some poisonous snakes, and then you saw this green tree snake. And, you know, possums were walking around everywhere. Unfortunately, the raccoons we saw, we couldn't get on camera. They were too quick, got out of the way. But the goal was to experience Mother Nature and fishing together. And I think in an area like this, you get the best of both worlds. Now, we spent a lot of time out here tonight. Most of the time was spent exploring, setting up baits. And by baits, we're talking about 2 baits. Obviously, we use skipjack soaked in Pautzke catfish nectar. Now, everybody asks us, where can I get this? Guys, everybody carries it. Every Walmart carries it. Bass Pro, Cabela's, and even if you have a Sportsman's Warehouse in your area, and if not, everybody carries it online. Now, the other thing we did was something we haven't done, I'm saying 5 years. We fire dyed live bluegill, and you can see the difference here. One of them is chartreuse. That is the live chartreuse fire dyed bluegill. The other one's a regular one, and you can see the difference, and it glows in the water at night. Now, those methods produced some of the most epic fishing we've seen here in a long time. Now, if you get a chance, give Patrick Stone a call. Go out there and experience the Mississippi Delta for yourself, because it's a memorable night you'll never forget. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.